Before we continue, would you mind subscribing to this channel? We've been doing lots of work, engaging with lots of brands and bringing you the best of everything that's available in the market. We cannot otherwise without your support. We need your support to continue to engage with brands and bring the latest and greatest in tech. Additionally, why we ask for your support is because we specifically ask for discounts for our viewers, and they will all be exclusive discounts through MyNextBest. So all we ask is to continue to support the channel. This family needs to grow bigger, so we are stronger, better together. So we work with the brands to bring bigger and better discounts for you guys. Thank you so much if you've subscribed. Let's continue. Hey, what's up guys, you're watching MyNextBest, and in this video we've got these magnetic lights that we are going to be unboxing. This is comes straight up. Here's the UK representation, company YH Consulting Limited, and they're based in Staines in Surrey, and it's a surprise. Let's open it up and see what we have in there. Alright, trusted gear, let's open it up. And on this side, nothing much mentioned on here, so we will just unbox, unravel and assess what comes out of this package. There you are, LED multifunctional lithium lamp. There are 2 units, are there? There are 2 units of these, pretty big. LED multifunctional lithium lamp, that's what it is. It's from LETOUR, that's the brand. Light source, charging circuit, large capacity and remote lighting. It does support Type-C cable charging. It does have a battery as well. The model is T03. It's a lithium battery, emergency charging T-tube. 6 to 10 hours it takes to charge, and it can be used in various scenarios. Night market stall, reading light, outdoor camping, red and blue flash, mounting bracket, strong magnetic absorption. So quite a few features, as well as different settings, different places where it can be used. There is EC representation as well. It's E Cross Stu GmbH in Germany, Frankfurt. And this is the manufacturer, Shenzhen Xiaofeng Technology Limited, based in Duhixiang in Shenzhen, Guangdong, China. Here's the email, LETOUR LED light at outlook.com. This is CE certified, C certification, recycling information and stuff like that. And on here you have some spec here, like power accuracy, display USB output, a 360-degree swivel hook, which comes alongside at the back, intelligent power display. So it does have a little display, which probably should be visible in this picture, 100% it says. And then there is the high light LED beds that are across the whole of your LED display. So that's the box. There is the other one as well, pretty much identical, so we're not going to be looking around it. It's the same model T03. Both these are the ones that we're going to be looking at now. So let's open it up and check out what comes out of this box. It's a pretty big LED light. I'm pretty sure the battery capacity is going to be huge. Here's your Type-C charging cable. Going to keep it onto the side. There are some of these beds that have been supplied as well. I think these are like magnetic attachments that you need to stick on. There are 4 of these, so I'm assuming they're all hubs. Is it like this? Do they connect to each other? Probably not. But there are 4 of these. We will just check out how these will be used. Therefore, of course, there is a user manual as well. And the light itself comes out like so. I will take out the instructions manual. It seems to be pretty big. Like these are all LED beds on there, pretty much across. And then there's the reflective casing as well. So it will be quite bright, I can imagine. And there are different levels. I think the one that we have here, is it the smaller one? It looks like it's got 4, so it's this one, the largest one, because it's got 4 different sections, segments. There are 4 here as well, so it's the largest one, and it says rechargeable LED light. This is the instruction manual, of course. Picture of the various scenarios where it can be used, which is quite informational, of course, as well. Do not place or use this product in high temperature or extreme environment, not to exposure, and do not expose on the sun, of course. Do not put this product into fire or avoid risk of fire and explosion. Do not disassemble the product without authorization. Do not vigorously shake, beat, hit the product. It does offer 30 days no reason return and replacement warranty. So it's not refund, it's return and replacement, and 1-year replacement warranty. And if you're not satisfied, you can contact them and stuff like that. Type-C charging, there are magnets on either side. There's a hook as well, so you can hang it. And then there is high brightness LED beds, as we've seen, reflectors as well, that we've seen as well. Type-C charging switch and battery level indicator. All the stuff that he had on the instruction manual, we've gone through it now, and here are the lights. There is a hook, as you've seen, definitely it is, and you can hang it off of whatever your scenario is. If you're in a tent, it's a lot convenient to use the hook and hang it. And what it also says at the back is the battery capacity, which is 7,500 milliamp hours. That's massive. Wow. Multifunctional lithium battery emergency lamp. That's what it says. Nothing much other than that. You can obviously push this hook in through here, I think. Can you? I wonder. Maybe not. But there is a little screw hole here. I think 3/4 screw hole, which is like normal standard. Is that 1/4 or 3/4? I can't remember. But this is the one that you can use to have it on the tripod stand and things as well. So it can be a part of your studio setting, who knows? So that's that. There is also these bits. I think they mentioned that this could be used to attach to these magnets. Or I think these are magnets and these are metallic brackets. So if you put this through like that, they would stick up. So you can put it onto the wall, let's say. Stick these onto the wall and then just stick the light on here on the wall. And there you are, you're all ready to go. So that's a scenario I would think of, right? So let's just remove these for now. I'm happily going to be able to use the hook. I don't think that's a problem. And as you can see, pretty sizable, pretty big. And there is the USB slot over here. It's a USB-A and USB-C. So I am assuming the USB-A could also charge phones. Could it? We can check, we can find out. Let's quickly have a quick look and just check if it might act as a power bank as well. So I've got the USB-A to C off of. Let's get rid of this box for now. And I'm going to connect the USB-A. Yeah, that's the right side. And I hope there is some juice in these. If there is, I will check if it can be used to, let's say, charge the phone. So I've got this phone here. I'm going to connect it to the Type-C. And as you can see, it is charging. So 1 hour 51 minutes. So it's not fast, but it is charging. So you have a power bank with you. So with the lights being charged, you turn these lights on. It's about 84% charged, as you can see there, 84%, and it's also charging my phone. So what else can you ask for? So if you're running out of juice on your phone, there are plenty of options. Definitely an option to charge your phone. So it is 84% charged, so I will use that charge to turn it on, and let's see what happens. Press and hold, and it's flashing, so I'm not sure what that means. Let's press and hold again, and I'm going to press this once. There you are. This is kind of common with most of these manufacturers. The setting is pretty straightforward. You just press and hold, it flashes. As soon as it flashes, you press again once and it will then turn on. And then you press again, it turns off. Press again, turns on. It stays like this for a few seconds before it just goes back to its hibernation mode. And then you have to press and hold again. So it's quite bright, look at that, it's really bright. The reflectors are working and the LEDs are actually really bright. And then if I press and hold, it does get dim. This is the lowest setting, and I can show you how it looks at the moment. Let's just try and just switch off everything and see what it looks like in a dark room. I'm going to do that now. I am going to just turn off all the lights, and we are pretty much in a dark room, except for just one more light that needs to be turned off. And there we are. It is all completely turned off. So now it's all completely turned off. Doesn't look like it's fully off. Yeah, it should have been. Right, so you have a room very much turned off. All the lights are turned off basically. And it's in its lowest setting at the moment. So what I might do is I am going to just press and hold and to make it brighter. And I think it's the brightest. It is the brightest now. And this is actually really good. It's made the room really bright while it was not just a few seconds ago, I think. This is a really bright light, as you can see on the camera itself as well. Really bright light. And as I said, just toggle between the various different settings and make it dim. This is the lowest, maybe not, maybe not. Let's check. This is the brightest for sure. And if I press again, just go to this is the lowest setting. It's become not bright, not too bright, really dim. But that's also still fine. It still works all right. You can see stuff all pretty much visible, which is great news. So that's your LETOUR LED lamp, multifunctional lithium LED lamp, whatever you like to call it. That's your lamp. And let me just turn the lights back on. Let's see what needs to be turned on. I will turn on a few lights. I'm going to turn on the studio light as well, which is here. And you'll see a really bright light just turning on in just a second. And there you are. It's all bright. Really bright, doesn't even get visible on here. So I'm going to turn it off now. So just press. So it does remember your last setting as well. So let's go and dim again. It's the lowest setting. I'm going to press. There is also a warm white and there is a mix. So there are a few settings there. And what's that? Like, it's like the police car type thing. Oh my days, this is cool. There are a few settings on there. So this is the brightest, and this is the warm white. Warm white's in the middle, and it's brightest again. This is like your police car. Is it even legal to have this? But it does look cool, it's actually not. That's cool. Never seen this before in any of these lights. Let's turn off the studio lights again, and look at that. That looks cool. That's pretty cool. And as I said, there is also the 1/4 screw hole at the bottom, so you can put it on pretty much onto a tripod stand, and that should do its job as well. So you can use it in a studio setting. That's a pretty cool device, I'm going to be honest. And obviously the battery capacity is quite huge, so you're pretty much covered. That's your, obviously, the LETOUR light. I'm sure you're also excited to know what it looks like when you have the other one as well turned on all together. So I'm going to take this one out, and there are the same accessories, magnetic attachments and things that come out of the second box as well. And of course the instruction manual. So I'm going to keep everything away, and you have the second one. So let's turn it on, press and hold, flashing, just press once. That's nice and bright. And this is your warm white, and I'm going to just press this one. 2 warm white lights, as you can see, this is what it looks like, quite nice. This is the warm white is like just the middle strip, but it's also really bright. And let's check if this can also go dim. Yes, it does. That's the lowest level setting. And if I press and hold this as well, and that would also go to its lowest level setting. I'm going to turn off the studio light now to show you what it looks like. There you are, look at that. It's all gone quite dark, but this light is actually looking pretty cool. And look at that. In a dark room, these are your lights that you need. Right, so I'm just going to toggle through the next setting. That's nice and bright. Again, a bright room it looks like. And again, warm white and a mix of a 4500K type thing, and police car. So these are all the settings that we have on this. These are pretty cool, nice and bright. LED lights, pretty sizable battery capacity. You have options to connect to, what was that? Are you able to connect them together? Probably. And if I turn it around, it's not going to connect, I'm sure. That's going to be hard, isn't it? It will repel, it does repel. So you can't daisy chain these, but you can just have them connect together, keep it onto the table, and the whole room gets nice and bright. That's an option you can consider, right? And of course you have the 1/4 screw hole, as I mentioned, which is quite useful for a studio setting. It's a pretty cool device, and we'd like to thank LETOUR team for sending out this review unit. And that's pretty much it for this video. If you have any questions or queries, please do let us know. Like this video, share it through, and subscribe to MyNextBest. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Take care. Cheers. Bye.